Hi, I'm Zach Cielencki. I'm the Regional Vice President of Primary Care Midwest. My why is my family. So, long time ago when I first started here, I told my wife that no matter what, we were going to be fine. I had just been laid off, and I had just got custody of my oldest kid. We had gone through a legal battle. Not going to go into all the things that went into it, but we got through and we won. And so whenever that does happen, you always incur legal fees. And whenever that happened, I was told, hey, here's the bill. And so I knew that I had to make sure that my family was taken care of. And most importantly, I had to make sure that everything I had fought for so long prior to that, it was still going to be secured and safe. And so when I came up here, I won't lie, I was seeking where I could be able to find an opportunity that would, definitely be able to help me financially, but more importantly, professionally, and so many other things as well. And truth be told, if it wasn't for, having that really large, bill that was brought to us by our lawyer, I don't know, I could have gone and done a little bit of everything else, but if I'm going to be more honest, having that really pushed me to have to really push to become something bigger than what I had originally thought that I ever would have to be. And I'm thankful for it, but in the same fact, though, it was very scary. So every single day I'm up here, I always try to remind myself of the same things that I teach all my girls. One, you got to be on time. I make sure I'm up here, I'm the first one in. More importantly, I need to make sure that I'm setting the example, just like how I tell them as well to their daughter or to my daughters, whenever they're a sister, or to anything that they do professionally or on the soccer field or wherever. You got to be the first one in, last one out. And I try to mimic exactly that. And more importantly, I also try to set the tone, because at the end of the day, if I'm setting the tone, I'm making sure that what it is that I'm doing is going to usually reach to the fruition that I need for it to be. More importantly, though, if I'm not doing the things that are necessarily benefiting my family, I'm doing a disservice to them. And they mean so much to me, but more importantly, it's also where I want to make sure that I have a better opportunity for them than what it is that I had growing up. And along with that, be able to make sure that whenever, something does come up, I'm not having to stress about, will I be able to afford this? Can we be able to do that? If an opportunity that's so unique, drops in, I'm able to actually have that happen for my daughters. Just recently, right before the beginning of the year, my daughter wanted to go on a mission trip, and it's up in Alaska, and it was, I think, I can't remember the exact amount, but it was a lot more than I was expecting. And I was like, you know what? This is a great opportunity for her. She's going to be able to go and serve the Lord, but also more importantly, be able to go and see something that I've never been able to see. And so sure enough, through all the hard work and the commissions that I do receive up here, I was able to have her go, and it was a great opportunity for her. But, for something like that, for whenever I was growing up, I don't know if my parents would have been able to afford it. And I want to make sure that those types of things, whenever they do happen, I can be able to provide for them. I don't know if I would necessarily say that there's a characteristic, but you need to make sure that you have something that reminds you of what your why is in front of you at all times. Doesn't matter if it's a picture or if it's, just some sort of knick-knack or whatever it might be, but you need to have something that reminds you of what it is that you're trying to do here. If you're trying to save for a trip for the beach, make sure you have something that's beach-related on your desk. If it's where you're trying to save up for a car, make sure you have a picture of whatever it is you're trying to save up for your car. If it's where you're trying to provide for your family, have a picture of your family on your desk. Everything needs to mean something, but also make sure that it means something to you for a reason. So right before I came in here, one of the things that actually helps me to be able to get through the day, Gus actually was playing around with. It's a plaque that says, I'm kind of a big deal. It's not that I'm not an Anchorman fan, because I am, but it's because my family wanted to make sure that I knew that I was a big deal to them, and everything that is I do, they appreciate. My why. This is where you come in. Because we believe that you are Consilium, your own personal interest and motivations matter. My why is intended as an opportunity for you to integrate yourself into Consilium's corporate values. What is your why? Why are you here? What are you passionate about? What drives you to grow, to love, to compete? Use this opportunity to express your why. To incorporate this value, each person will receive a new nameplate for your cube. We want you to write in your response for my why, and tell your colleagues why you are here at Consilium. I'm Zach Cielencki, and I am Consilium.